Let's deal with security matters for a moment as Nigeria continues to battle banditry, insurgency, among others. A coalition of frontline civil society organizations on Sunday called for a probe of funds appropriated for the prosecution of war against insurgency. Now, this is coming on the heels of kidnappings and killings in Nigeria's northeast and northwest zones, which has seen a surge in activity by armed groups, especially bandits in Zamfara state, leading to a widespread and worsening breakdown of security. Now, while setting an agenda for the new EFCC chairman, Abdulrasheed Bawa, the groups charged Bawa to tackle the menace of corruption bedeviling the country, while also citing Zamfara state as a case study.
If you go to the streets of Gusau today, the feelings are clearly there. Question, for his deeds and getting to the roots, of how this humongous amount was diverted at the twilight of his administration, becomes an issue of urgent importance. We are using this opportunity to challenge the new chairman of the EFCC, to use this particular case, to set an agenda for his leadership, because the menace of corruption has gotten to the height that we can no longer, keep quiet.
Meanwhile, in their adopted resolution, the group vented anger on the Nigerian military's lack of capacity to curtail insurgency, calling for a probe of funds appropriated for the prosecution of war against insurgency, banditry, among others. Now, they also add that the recent kidnappings have left students and parents traumatized in the region.
You may want to ask that we should now grant blanket amnesty for terrorism in the country. This only points to one direction: failure. Such and divert such into personal use and purposes. The result is what you are seeing today in states like Zamfara and other parts of the country, where bandits have practically held these states hostage. These were seeds that were planted by successive administrations who have failed to continue in listening to the yearning of the people for employment opportunities, for wealth creation, and other issues that would have naturally addressed what we are now dealing with today.
Money meant to build schools, money meant to power. But the sad aspect of it is this: you see them still going freely, walking freely in the streets. This is just a pointer that other people who have siphoned money meant for the people, for the development of the people, will surely reach them.
In boarding school is becoming a nightmare for parents. Some prominent citizens are kidnapped. Schools should be shut down. This is 21st century. One would have thought that the standard in those schools could have been improved. One would have thought security will be at alert.